go get them again.
Welcome back to another unboxing and first impression video on the brand of the House of Oud. The little eggies are back, and this one called Golden Powder. Now, not one of my favorite brands of all time. Honestly, I do have, of course, I decanted this one, so this one doesn't really count. This is an empty bottle, but I kept the bottle because it's cutesy, it's cute. And this is from my personal collection. This is what Dates Delight. I blind bought that one because I was like, oh, okay, this might be a really good, no. It's one of those brands that really, in the sea of niche now, there's more brands that copy each other than actually being trailblazers. It's almost like brands are trailblazers by mistake. They just randomly make something original and it works. It's a niche. Let's not get started. So the House of Oud, I'm not expecting fireworks here. The box looks a little beat up. It is a returned product. I am going to be decanting just like this poor guy. So I'm getting myself another egg, but it's going to be an empty egg once I'm done with it. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, welcome to the Robe Zoe channel. I'm your host, Mark. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, much appreciated. To my returnees, welcome back. Je t'aime. Much love to you. Let's take a look at the note breakdown and let's see what this one has to offer. Up top we have cinnamon and nutmeg, so we got that spiciness. Is it going to be like Christmassy, Thanksgiving-y? We'll see. In the mid we got sandalwood, guaiac wood, cedar, and papyrus. Oh, okay, there's a lot of woods in the mid. And in the base we got vanilla kumare, which is tonka, musk, tobacco blossom, and labdanum. So we got an interesting base. So we got some, of course, some sweet nuances. We'll see where that goes. Released back in 2016. Now let's take a look at the pricing. This one retails for $310 USD. That's a few American sites that I pulled up around that. That's pretty pricey. And that's the going rate for niche brands now, 3. And the premium ones are at 4 now and 5. So like these ultra premiums, the Roja Doves and the Clive Christians are due for an upgrade as far as pricing goes. They used to be outrageously expensive. They still are. But I think they're due for being in the 700s, 800s, some of them. They're basic lines, basically. Now, at discounters, you can find this for around 140 or under 200, which is much more appetizing in regards to what you're going to be getting. And if you're asking me, frankly, a lot of these, Canadian, I think 150, it tops out. And that is a lot of that, the extra like 30, 40 bucks that I would pay for this versus a designer, it'd be mostly because of the eggies. I'll be honest, I'll be gladly paying a little bit more for the presentation. That's just my personal thought process. But honestly, at the end of the day, I got burned here and I tried out a bunch of samples from this brand and it's just a brand that just doesn't speak to me. But we're going to see what Golden Powder, what's the powdery note in here? The tonka, I guess? We will see. So let's smell this one. Let's unbox it. The House of Oud, a little 75 ml eggies. Comes with a little pamphlet. Okay. The last eggie I think I had to decant was a mess. It was leaky. I'm not a fan of the atomizer going, a lot of weight from the bottle and the juice kind of sitting with the atomizer back here. It's a recipe for a mess on your hands. Now, I do like the egg. It kind of looks like really dry sand. Almost like mud that dried up. Nice cracks to it and all that. The black bottle, of course, you can see it from here. So let's put on strip first, and then, of course, we're going to put it on skin. Let's see what Golden Powder. Good atomizer, though. I'm going to keep this up because I have to put it on skin. But let's smell this one. Yeah. That smells familiar. Like right off the bat, I'm like, oh, you smell familiar. Let's see if the Rolodex works today. Vanillic forward, like heavy on the vanilla. Synthetic vanilla, not a very good one, but it's there. A little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg. A little bit of wood, sandalwood. A little musky. I got it. Didn't take me long. I don't know if you put your stopwatch to it, but how long did it take me to figure out what this smells like? I'm going back. I'm going old school Fragcomm, like way back. It's been a while since I've smelt this fragrance. I own it. It's somewhere in here. 24. 24 gold from Scent Story. You know the it's a lot of people. I'm showing my age because a lot of the youngins out there are not even going to know what the show 24 is all about. But yeah, 24 was a TV show that was really popular back in the day. And then they made a fragrance brand out of 24. It was part of the start of the Free Bottle Brigade, where there was these brands that were just. It kind of reminds me of like Soy Boy, right? It's like a brand right out of nowhere. They only have like one release or two releases, and they send free bottles everywhere, and it kind of creates a fake hype, like Soy Boy was, S Boy, by the way. That's where this is like a kind of out of nowhere celebrity kind of slash kind of thing. So they made, they. I don't even know if they still make fragrances 24, but they made it. They had like several flankers of 24, like a whole bunch, and they just kept throwing them to influencers, and you just kept every 6 months you got a new 24 release, and it was always great. And then it just stopped. I don't know. I guess the influencers, it only goes so long. So going back to this, it does smell like 24 Gold from Scent Story. That's the brand. Okay, so let's put it on skin. That scent was not bad. It was okay, right? It's not, I don't know. Like, it's been so long. I don't remember how much that thing cost, but I think discounters still have those 24s. I think I see them at like Fragrance Buy and Fragrance X and stuff. They're still there. Yeah. Yeah, it's very smooth as a fragrance, like 24 was. Just get 24 by Scent Story. Honestly, it's the same thing. It's smooth. It doesn't have any jagged edges, so don't expect, this kind of scent profile, cinnamon, the woods, vanilla, labdanum, where are you? Papyrus, things like that. I want to feel like it's a darker scent, so I want to feel like it's really smooth. It's got that soft, cozy thing going on. There's nothing wrong with that, and it is a scent profile that goes with this. They're more gourmand, this brand. This fits kind of right in, more vanillic, but like soft and cozy. Sandalwood, cinnamon spice with vanilla, ambery touch from the vanilla, and labdanum, of course, that combo. It kind of reminds me a little bit like I just did what was the review on? It was a Bond number 9. I forget the name, but it was basically I Love New York for All, which has like a chocolatey powder gourmand. It's on that same realm, like quality wise. I'm not talking, it's not a chocolatey gourmand, but it just quality wise, same as a Bond number 9, which is on par, like goofy brands, goofy bottle, super expensive pricing. Goes after the demographic of, a lot of women love this kind of stuff, right? The eggs and the gourmand tendencies. Honestly, designer brands can do this. Like gourmand is like more, gourmand and niche is like a slap in the face to a real perfume head. Honestly, we know that, this is like the cheapest stuff that you can make. Like designer brands should be making this, not niche $300-400 brands in a fancy bottle. There's no way. It's so subtle though. Like this fragrance is like it. You want more out of it. I think that 24 Gold actually has more oomph to it. So at the end of the day, the little egg, beautiful egg, by the way. It looks good. It's fancy. It's gonna look good with. Now I got a trifecta. The other bottle that I had was so, it was drenched. It was ruined. I had to throw it out. So I think this is my whole collection. Again, I don't. I need to clean out the fragrance room a little bit. I got my brands here, the big ones, but this is like not one of the big. It's in the. I got my old curio cabinet. If anybody has followed me back in 2009, 2010, I had like these brown curio cabinets, two of them, they're off the side here. That's where the rejects go. I don't mean rejects, but like the fragrances that I don't wear often, and I mean they collect dust for years upon years, a lot of them. They're for collection purposes. So they all go in there, but there's no rhyme or reason where they go. They just go there. I just plump them there. So at the end of the day, the House of Oud again brings out a familiar DNA, a familiar aura to the fragrance. Golden powder. Yeah, 24 Gold has a gold bottle. Yeah, I could see that. Like the cinnamon doesn't have much bite, but it has that. Yeah, I guess. Don't expect powderiness though. It's not powdery. It's not original. It's back to the gourmand territory as well for this brand. So at the end of the day, again, I'm at that point now with this brand that's just ho hum, honestly. Now that you're my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly on this particular release or the brand. Again, you can comment below and let me know what the standouts are for you. For me, right now it's in that bulk of goofy bottle, like Bond number 9 and this kind of go hand in hand. Honestly, I think that was actually the perfect descriptor, just because of the quality of the fragrances that I'm getting and the bottle shapes, right? They're trying to sell the bottle shapes, and it's the same demographic that buys Bond number 9 that buys these. Unfortunately, the scent profiles just don't talk to me. So I can't wait to see the comments. Good, bad, and the ugly, right? You don't have to agree with me. You can actually go on the other side and say, no, Mark, this is outstanding. I love it. Try 24 Gold by Scent Story. I think it's a lot cheaper at a discounter. Go check it out. You may like it. It might be a little more masculine for you, depending. Check out the reviews. Do your due diligence as per usual. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.